Hey, it's Chad Millman, co-host of the Favorites podcast on the Volume Podcast Network. Be sure to subscribe and rate and review all of our videos. Go below the volume on YouTube. The Rams, 3-point dogs to the Arizona Cardinals. Pros Joe's alert. Cards getting 64% of the bets. Rams getting 56% of the money.
We talked about that's why it was my Simon Says bet. I thought this line was going to move down. Again, I said, wait to see if you can get the +3. It's now down to +2 at a lot of books, down to +1.5 at a lot of books with this Rams team. Just a pro game. You take this number. The Cardinals are incredibly overinflated. Their value is incredibly overinflated. We believe in the Cardinals team. I do think they're good. I don't think they're the best team in the NFC. I still have the Packers above them. I still have Tampa Bay above them, especially when it comes to playoff time. None of that's going to change. This Cardinals team is really good, but they just feel like a year or two away. And with Murray's health, I'm still unsure about him. Again, if you look at what they did on paper against that Bears team, all their drives were started within the 30-yard line. It was really hard to take away anything from it. The pushback I've heard from other professionals is Stafford's record against teams above 500. He's horrible. Historically, he just does not beat teams, especially teams multiple games above 500. Again, I'd have to look the stat up again. I don't want to just say the wrong stat, but apparently teams that are 4 games above 500, Stafford's won 1 game his entire 10-year career. That's terrifying because we're literally betting against the team that's the best team right now in the NFC. So I'm still on the Rams. It's still my Simon Says bet, but I doubt you're going to let me make it one of our 5. We haven't really believed in Stafford this season. We haven't really been on that Rams train. So as much love as I have for it, I just can't see us making us one of our 5 at this point because we're not getting that +3. That's what I wanted. I wanted that good number. The fact that it's down, it doesn't feel like we're getting good value.
Right. But on Sunday, divisional matchup, home team, less than a field goal. Maybe it was the Rams at +3.5 and +3. At some point, you got to think about betting the Cardinals.
I know. I feel like, again, you talked about this regression. If you look on paper, this Cardinals team has historically one of the best defenses ever this year. On offense, James Conner has turned in from the guy that kind of fell out with that Pittsburgh team to being the number 2, number 3 running back in all football this season with his total points. Per touch, no one gets the end zone more often than he does this season. He's been absolutely incredible for that team. So I told you last show, I'm definitely undervaluing this Cardinals team and the Patriots team. I try to zig on that team when I should be just riding with them. You're right. I probably should take a step back and take this Cardinals team now that, especially they're at 1.5. That's a really good value on a home team, but I just can't do it. It feels like this is a scheduled loss for this Cardinals team, honestly.
I like when I can come close to convincing you of something.
You almost flipped me, honestly, because it's true. Your logic there is sound.